Hey guys, Aaron Koupas here, personal trainer, Functional Aesthetics EC. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you predominantly a back workout, doing a lot of power type movements. I'm very fond of doing that. In fact, my favorite mode of working out these days is a combination of free weight exercises combined with calisthenics or body weight type movements. I just feel it gives me the best of both worlds, especially, you know, I had a lot of experience working manual labor type jobs and stuff, and when I stopped doing that and I started, you know, doing more stuff on my business, also got a job working in healthcare and things like that, I found that there were some things really lacking, you know, like it just gives you that extra edge when you are using your own body weight, when you're using odd objects, rather than doing everything just in straight planes of motion. You know, you're doing your lateral raises, you're doing your curls, your tricep extensions. Don't get me wrong, this stuff is great. For about 8 straight years, all I did was bodybuilding specific type workouts and stuff. Now granted, I was doing a lot of manual labor, I had some digestive issues, and I wasn't eating a whole lot, so I wasn't able to grow very big. But the one thing I disliked about doing strictly just bodybuilding type workouts all the time is that I would feel a little bit brittle in certain areas. So I'd be really strong, say on the bench press or something, or doing rows or deadlifts or whatever. But if I had to just drop down, catch myself in a push-up position, if I had to, you know, climb up a tree or climb up some racks or something like that at work, I felt like I was compromised, like I was going to injure something in the rotator cuff or different things like that. My shoulders, my knees and whatnot, they felt a little off. Whereas incorporating body weight exercises into some of your routines is also helpful as well. Another thing I want to add before we get into the video is that when you are very busy, you don't have a lot of time, and your schedule fluctuates a lot, sometimes it's hard to follow a specific routine consistently, right? So you have to be able to play around with that a little bit and become in tune with your body, what's your body telling you. And so if you go to the gym and you're feeling, and you know, you have this particular, you know, workout split set up, but you are feeling lousy on one exercise and you're feeling really great on another exercise, or you have an exercise that you're just itching to do that's in a completely different schedule for a completely different day, my advice is do that exercise and then, you know, make the most of that exercise. If you're feeling good on it, do the exercise you're feeling good on. And then maybe just do a couple sets just to get, you know, the blood flowing on those other ones if you're just having a, you know, a bad day on that one. And then add that one into your other workout, you know, or the next day or whatever, that one that you weren't feeling as good. My experience is that it comes full circle, right? So maybe you're feeling a little off on one day, come back, do it the other day, you'll be a lot better off, you'll be able to put in a lot more intensity and effort into the exercises. One thing I particularly liked about what Jeff Cavalier said in one of his videos is when you're training, you know, your arms and stuff like that, or any muscle groups, make sure you're allowing adequate recovery time so that you can put in maximal intensity into the next workout. Now there is some nuance to that, but largely I agree with that because that's the point of strength training, muscle building in the first place, to get bigger, to get stronger. How does that happen? Overloading the muscles, right? The body has to perceive a stimulus in order for it to get bigger. All right, guys, so enough ranting and rambling here. Let's get into the video, and I'll see you on the flip side. Okay, so I know that when you're doing tricep exercises, using both arms is going to allow you to exert more force, therefore better for muscle mass. However, I'm going to be doing a one-arm dumbbell tricep extension overhead, and the reason for this is because I feel like I get a better stretch at the bottom of the movement in that muscle there. And so I'm a really big believer in doing heavy compound movements as well as doing a little bit lighter stuff and working on the stretch and the pull and getting that working on the flexibility in the muscle as well, and somewhat getting a pump too sometimes. So I think you should do both. If you just focus on merely heavy lifting all the time, compound stuff, not only are your muscles going to get a little bit more blurry looking, less muscle definition, you're also going to be leaving some gains on the table as well, because you're not fully, because getting that stretch in there is going to allow you to, in the long run, lift more weight eventually anyway. So you should go back and forth between lighter weights, heavier weights, more range of motion, less range of motion, things like that. All right, guys, there you have it. Quick power mix of calisthenics and traditional weightlifting, predominantly back exercise with a couple accessory exercises in there as well. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button below. It really helps out the channel. If you'd like to see more content like this, as always, subscribe to the channel. Additionally, leave some comments below. What did you think of the video? How can I improve? What kinds of content would you like to see? Or you can, in the description, you can send a comment or a message to the email address down there, ContentRequestsFAEC@gmail.com, to get me to make a video pertaining to your specific fitness questions. So again, guys, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see y'all next time.